Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York. Big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Troy Tulowitzki heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 2.
First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seeing the ball really well right now.
Kevin Pillar will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Josh Donaldson will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well. Especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Marco Estrada will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, they were real happy with his last start. Got into the 7th inning. He kept the other team at bay and got his ball club to win. They'll take that same sort of effort here.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista is camped under this one. One pitch, one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Brett Gardner will stride in now, 2 for 5 in the series finale on Sunday. And a high strike there, 0-1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, they've got one of the best defensive shortstops, actually the best all-around shortstops in the game in Troy Tulowitzki. Very athletic, makes that play in the hole as well as anybody. Kind of reminds me of that guy, Derek Jeter. Can't wait to see him in this one.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in for the first time. Currently 3rd in the American League in home runs.
And near the top of the league in slugging, so that means he's doing a lot more than just hitting the ball out of the yard. He's also getting a lot of extra base hits.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, Rob
baseman,
Refsnyder.
Rob Refsnyder.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 1 home run, and just the 1 RBI to his credit so far. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Saunders going back, still going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Brian McCann gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion will get his first opportunity now. 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but it winds up working out for him.
Jose Bautista will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race. Currently second entering play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy. But we all know he's very capable of keeping this up over the course of the season.
Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. Another try to third.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Batting sixth.
You can pretty much follow the thought process here on swing track. He's getting ready for the fastball at 1-2, but they give him something off speed, and he was way too early on that swing.
Chris Colabello will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Greg Bird strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Saunders is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Batting seventh. Right fielder.
Carlos Beltran will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Starlin Castro will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the Bronx after this. Russell Martin leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And reined in, one away.
Batting 8, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Devin Travis will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Didi Gregorius will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
Didi Gregorius.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Into the windup and the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And if you get him to look at strike 1, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The first base.
So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
Mark Teixeira will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
First offering on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Troy Tulowitzki is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
2-2.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tulowitzki comes up empty there as he swings and misses for the first out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 0-2, here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Ellsbury. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Steve, Eric, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Rob Refsnyder will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Saunders going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher,
Boy,
34,
this one deserves another look in show motion. You'll see him here. He's tracking this baseball. Now, go ahead and freeze it. This is a picture of concentration right there. He knows that once we roll this video, he's going to get a mouthful of fence. And I'll tell you what, that cannot have felt good.
Striding into the box, Brian McCann. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far. And that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Skied into straightaway right. Bautista is right there. And he's got it for out number two.
Up next for the Yankees,
Greg Bird is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Brian Mitchell is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, as they'll look to get something.
They'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Jose Bautista is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And it's quickly 0-2.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out. And that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
The first baseman, Chris Colabello.
Chris Colabello will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. Carlos Beltran will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Right fielder.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Travis onto the grass. 1 out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Rocket to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi
Gregorius is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
You know, it's just not that often that you're going to beat a guy like this around the yard the way they've done so far. I mean, he came into this game with an ERA in the 2s, but it's going to get up there after this shellac.
Brett Gardner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Colabello has got it, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ivan Nova will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Ivan Nova.
Leading off the inning, Russell Martin. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that's in there for strike one. Belted high in the air out to left. Gardner going back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
This is a good job of a guy knowing exactly where he is on the field. Look at him feel for the wall, and he puts it away on the warning track.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Travis.
Devin Travis is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Grounded to third. Refsnyder scoops it up. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Mark Teixeira will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira, his second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Steve Delabar will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Steve Delabar.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Into the box now, Rob Refsnyder. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. 1 down. Brian McCann will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo home run for Brian McCann. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now, Greg Bird. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Carlos Beltran will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Carlos Beltran has just cracked career home run number 398, putting him on the verge of entering a fairly exclusive group, the 400 home run club.
And you know, Matt, even in my dream career, I didn't hit close to 400 home runs. It's really a remarkable milestone, so we're definitely going to be watching his at-bats as he continues to approach it.
the batter number 14, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pilar shading to his right. And that's the third out. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Troy Tulowitzki is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup. Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Standing in now, Kevin Pilar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 8th home run on the season for him, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, he had gotten the first two guys in this inning somewhat easily, and you figured he's on his way to just strolling through this 7th inning, but whoa, not so fast. He falls right back down to earth by serving this one up right here.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Edwin Encarnacion now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 1. Roberto Osuna will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Didi Gregorius steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bautista waits on it. One away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby
Ellsbury gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup's going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now a bunt attempt here. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Teixeira.
Mark Teixeira stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So a solo shot off the bat of Mark Teixeira. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Into the box, Rob Refsnyder. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Saunders is under it. And that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 9-1. Dylan Betances will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jose Bautista will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out.
When you're out there pitching with a 6, 7, 8-run lead, you can afford to come right at guys 0-2. Why not?
Settling in now, Chris Colabello. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Russell Martin will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby after this. Brett Cecil will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Cecil.
Brian McCann comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Launch to right field and deep. Back goes Bautista. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Thank goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 14 on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Oh, and now this ball is given a ride as well. Out to deep left center field. Outfield on the move, but this one is gone. A home run.
He's getting really close now. That home run, number 399 for him in his big league career. And as he approaches 400, I hope he's taking some time to kind of sit back and reflect on a few of the big home runs that he's had.
Yeah, me too. That's important, I think. 400 home runs is pretty remarkable, and he's starting to enter the discussion of the all-time great home run hitters.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. Hit hard to short. Tulowitzki takes it in. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Cecil comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Colabello is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Now, there's no doubt he's feeling it in this one, Matt. He's getting good pitches to hit and then just letting it rip.
Line to the right side. In is Bautista, but this gets down a base hit.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His 3rd hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Blue Jays 1. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Aroldis Chapman will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless.
Aroldis Chapman.
Michael Saunders will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Chapman's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Devin Travis will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Softly hit toward the hole. Underhanded flip. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's something we've come to expect over the past few years, a big game from Mark Teixeira. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets. The Yankees come out on top, 12-1. Good night from the Bronx.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.